Well, there, by eclipse, do you mean the solar eclipse or the Mitsubishi Eclipse? Little bit of car humor there, excuse me. I don't know if Mitsu is going to bring back the eclipse anytime soon. But yeah, I'm almost ready to start. Just give me a second here. Both LMAO. Although, yeah, that being said, I wish that Mitsubishi would come out with a new Eclipse, maybe based on the Nissan Z. Although, given Nissan's financial situation right now, I could see why that's probably not going to happen. But yeah, you're excited for the new 4Runner? Almost ready to go here. Okay, so I think I'm good to go. So, what's up, everybody? For those who don't know me, my name is Bobby Yagake. Some of you watching the stream might also know me as Blood Moon Bobby, where I cover animation and video games. But welcome to my second channel here, where I occasionally cover the auto industry. So, even though I create videos on animation and video games, technically the field I'm in career-wise is actually the automotive industry. During the day, I am a search engine optimization specialist for a marketing company that works with a lot of car dealerships. I've been very interested in cars ever since I was a little kid. I mean, my cousin would say that cars were my first love, so that's why I'm here to cover cars. I remember the last stream I did was like a couple years ago where I covered the Toyota GR Corolla, and I had such a good time doing it. Let me actually lower the volume here. I noticed that I'm peaking a bit. That I decided to come back for this, yet another Toyota product, the 4Runner, which tonight they're supposed to announce official details. I know that Toyota has been teasing some things about the 4Runner, like they showed that video where the rear window slides down, so that's good that they kept that feature in the next generation SUV. Did you see that Forbes leaked it this morning on accident? I didn't get a chance to see that, but still, that's pretty mind blowing. But yeah, and also just to yeah, I'm getting to that. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to do a live stream reveal because when I did the GR Corolla stream, that one I actually got copyright claims. So it's an issue on Toyota's end, so because I don't want that to happen again, unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to do that. If they do some kind of press conference video, you feel free to, watch it at the same time as this discussion. What I'm going to do here is basically just go over any details that Toyota announces about the new 4Runner here. So again, sorry, I wish I could stream it for you guys, but I don't want to risk getting a copyright claim on my account. Yeah, so it's kind of curious to see, what this new 4Runner is going to be like, especially now that Toyota is coming back with the Land Cruiser, as at least in the States, it's going to be a turbocharged four-cylinder hybrid model. So it kind of begs the question of what, could Toyota do with the 4Runner. And my best guess, and feel free to, let me know. Oh no, I'm pretty sure there are other channels that are, actually have gotten permission to, actually show whatever videos Toyota is coming, out with. But at 7:15 Pacific Standard Time, which is when Toyota says that they'll be like officially announcing new details, I'll refresh the page and see, what they announce. I know I've seen other like I've seen other automotive YouTubers you know, they're able to get like press releases with the embargo date and whatnot. I don't have that sort of authority. Maybe, you know, in the future I could get, you know, those kind of things, but I'm not one of those YouTubers. I'm not cool enough for that yet. So I'm just gonna find out around about the same time as you guys do. I'm sure there are other like automotive YouTubers who are like sent off to some event where, you know, Toyota is like, you know, unveiling it, and they can get up close in person and show you what the new 4Runner is like. But I'm pretty sure there's like other YouTubers who are not only like, you know, doing streams like this, but are actually like people who get like the press releases, you know, in advance, and, you know, they're respecting the embargo date and whatnot. You'll definitely get it, man. My man, keep going. So yeah, as far as like, you know, what do I think the new 4Runner is going to be like, I'm kind of expecting it to follow in the footsteps or have its similarities with the Toyota Tacoma. Now, will it have, you know, both turbocharged 4-cylinder and hybrid options? Well, we're going to find out. But yeah, you know, we'll see if it gets, you know, more horsepower. I kind of wonder if it'll share a similar towing capacity to the Tacoma, you know, and whatnot. So, yeah, although I imagine the price, you know, just because of trending car prices, that the price is probably going to be in like the mid 40s, I guess, just because cars tend to get, you know, more expensive, you know, with each successive generation, especially these days. So yeah, I'm definitely expecting. I don't think the new 4Runner is gonna have like a 5-speed automatic. I'm sure I could see it having an 8-speed automatic, similar to the Land Cruiser and the Tacoma. I have my doubts about a stick shift though, just because the current 4Runner, the 5th generation, isn't available with a stick shift, at least in the U.S. So I know like the last thing Toyota did tease was this, that there's going to be a Trail Hunter version. So kind of wondering if it's going to have even more capabilities beyond the you know, the TRD versions of the 4Runner. So, but you know, we'll find out in about a minute or so. You know, what this new 4Runner is going to be like for reals. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's going to have a turbocharged 4-cylinder of some kind. Again, you know, probably similar to that. I mean, because I think that's probably going to be one way it'll be different from the Land Cruiser. Is just that they may not, you know, if they. I'm kind of wondering if they do offer a hybrid version, it might be optional. Whereas I could see Toyota announcing, or at least releasing, a version of the new 4Runner where, you know, it just has a straight up turbocharged 4-cylinder. It's not like, you know, a hybrid requirement or anything of the sort. I wonder if Toyota, I probably should have worn a TRD cap if Toyota sells that. I don't know if they sell that for sure. I'm sure they do. It's just that the cap that I happen to have is a Gazoo racing cap. So okay, 715. Guess we'll give it a couple minutes. On my watch, it's a 715, but who knows? You know, seven. There might be like a difference of a couple minutes. Video is up on YouTube. Oh, okay. So they. Yeah. So again, apologies that I can't. Yeah, I don't think I could actually put it on the stream just because Toyota themselves will probably give me a copyright claim, like what happened when I covered the GR Supra. I almost said GR86. I want a GR86 at some point. But I can tell you, like, from the video, you know, what specs that they announce. So, yeah. Maybe in the description. So, yeah, as the video plays, Once again, I'll double check. So I haven't put out the press release. I'm just watching the video. I see the 2025 Toyota 4Runner in all its glory. I see the TRD Pro version. Nice big screen. So the trim levels, at least the ones I can see here, SR5, TRD Sport. Wow, a lot of TRD versions. TRD Sport Premium, Limited, Platinum, TRD Off-Road, TRD Off-Road Premium, Trail Hunter, TRD Pro. I kind of wonder if it's possible where I don't play the actual video itself, but I kind of jump around and see what are the specs. I might be able to do that. We could give that a try. Yeah, you could see Redline reviews. Really like Sofion's videos. So yeah, don't play it in the video itself, because yeah, I don't want to get a copy strike. But you'll see what I mean. I'm just like kind of stopping on individual frames. So yeah, you could see the trim levels: SR5, TRD Sport, TRD Sport Premium, Limited, Platinum, TRD Off-Road, TRD Off-Road Premium, Trail Hunter, just like they promised, and the TRD Pro. So we're saying turbocharged and electrified. Okay. So yeah, you could see here a standard engine, 2.4 liter I-Force turbocharged engine with 278 horsepower and 317 pound-feet of torque. Let's see, is there an optional one? Yeah, so the optional engine. So okay, there is going to be a hybrid version, which makes sense. I'm kind of surprised / not really surprised, because on the one hand, I would have thought that maybe Toyota would save a hybrid version for the Land Cruiser, but since they're offering hybrids on many of their SUVs, I mean, heck, the current Sequoia is only available as a hybrid. It makes sense to me that they would also offer this. So the optional engine, a I-Force Max hybrid EV with up to 326 horsepower and 465 pound-feet of torque. Let's see, what else do they have? I'll jump back to the Toyota newsroom to see if there's even more features that they don't put in the video. Let's see. Electronically controlled locking rear differential, standard on the off-road grades. Bilstein shocks, standard on the TRD off-road trim. They're saying available multi-terrain select. Crawl control. I don't mean to skip around so much. It's the thing where it's like you see it in the preview, but when you actually click on the point of the video, it takes you to something else. Available stabilizer disconnect mechanism. Okay, lifted suspension with Old Man Emu 2.5-inch forged monotube shocks that are standard on the Trail Hunter trim. And then on the TRD Pro trim, lifted suspension with adjustable Fox shocks comes standard. See, high clearance front bumper is there, and of course, let's see, available hands-free power liftgate as expected. This is a little surprising. Power rear window is a standard, so I know that was a really a big demand. A lot of people were hoping that the new 4Runner would have a power rear window, so it's nice to hear that it is standard. Let's see, what else we got? Air intake standard on the Trail Hunter version. I don't want to I don't want to go over every single bit of text they show in the video. But I want to get to some of the highlights or the more interesting facts. Heritage inspired grille with integrated light bar standard on the Trail Hunter and TRD Pro. Let's see. power running boards available on premium grades, 20-inch alloy wheels. Again, standard on the premium trim levels. And then they show a view of the inside. Really reminds me of the current Tacoma, the way the name Toyota is at an angle and the way the infotainment system is positioned. So again, nice big screen. Let's see here. So they're saying fabric trim seats are standard on the SR5, TRD Sport, and TRD Off-Road. Available heated and ventilated front seats. Available heated steering wheel. Let's see. I see something about heated outboard seats. Heated outboard rear seats that are standard on the Platinum trim level. Soft text trim seats are available. Red stitch seats with technical camo pattern inserts are standard on the TRD Pro version. And as expected, 60/40 split fold down and tumbling rear seats are standard. I mean, it's a body on frame SUV, so it's not going to be one of those SUVs where like the seats fold into the floor or something like that. And we're showing the trunk here. Let's see. We talk about Toyota Audio Multimedia as expected. 5 USB-C ports are standard, which is nice. There's an available 14-speaker JBL premium audio system. All right, so the there is a digital gauge cluster available, so as expected. A little surprised it's not standard though. Available head-up display, of course. Available 3D multi-terrain monitor. Let's see, top technology package. Toyota Safety Sense. Yeah, so that's what they showed in the video. Let's see if the if we go back to the Toyota newsroom, have they updated no, kind of surprised. So they just have the videos that they put out. So again, apologies, I wish I could do a sort of trailer reaction where I played and react to it live, but I kind of have to skip around here just in case the Toyota is, I don't want to risk Toyota giving me a copyright claim again, like what they did with the my GR Corolla stream. I'm assuming this is a commercial where they just kind of briefly go over the basics that you need to know. Yeah, like you see the Trail Hunter here. So yeah, that's about all I can see for now. I think throughout the stream, periodically, I'll go back and check to see if they put out a press release. I'm sure there are YouTubers who have their connections where it's like they have the press release in advance and now they have permission to show it. But again, I don't have that sort of thing on my end. So, okay, well, gotta stop it because again, I don't want to get another copyright claim. Yeah, I think for now I can talk about what I think of the engine. So again, 2.4 liter iForce turbocharged engine. I remember going into this, a lot of people were really nervous that it was no longer going to be a naturally aspirated V6. So I am curious myself to see, what the reliability of the 4Runner's turbocharged engine is going to be like. As somebody that doesn't have one myself, I can't speak on it, in terms of the reliability, but still, interesting. So the standard engine, 278 horsepower. It's a bit of a step up, or a little bit of a step up from the current generation 4Runner, which has 270 horsepower. What about the step up engine? So yeah, okay, so yeah, that's a step up. So if you really, if the main thing you're looking for with a new 4Runner is much more horsepower, then that's when you want to get the hybrid version. So that one has 326 horsepower. Again, go back to my chart. The current one has 270. So this one has like 56 more horsepower than the current one with its 4-liter V6. I don't know. It's weird. I can't see a press release on Toyota's website. What happens if I go to the Toyota USA website? Nope, I don't see anything. We're just, yeah. So I really only have the YouTube videos to go off of here. So yeah, so unfortunately for me, that's the most information I can get for now. So yeah, so so yeah, unless Toyota puts out a press release that we can all check out here, I might keep the stream going. Let's say maybe until like 7:40 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'll give them some time to release it, but let me know your guys' thoughts on the new 4Runner. What do you think of the engine options? Are you excited that the hybrid version has over 50 more horsepower than the the current generation? Or would you like to see the V6 make a return? Hmm. Maybe I'll wait until the 30-minute mark because I don't want to get you guys keep you guys waiting for too long. So when it gets to 30 minutes, as it's about to right now, I'll double check. Yeah, because this one here, this is just the Trail Hunter release. So all right, so I think I'm gonna like call it here. I'm sure there's even more details about the 4Runner that if I checked out the video um it would cover, but since I can't play it on YouTube due to copyright reasons, I don't think I should do that. So okay, but it was so fun getting to hang out with you guys again. So I might do more car related videos in the future. Again, usually I cover animation and video games on the Blood Moon Bobby YouTube channel. But I do occasionally cover cars since it's part of my day job. So you might see more videos from me in the future. I'm thinking of doing one on the Acura MDX refresh, not as a stream, but just as maybe like a YouTube short. So it's been fun talking with you guys. Go and watch the. I'm sure Go watch the YouTube video from Toyota talking about even more details because I'm sure that it'll cover things like ground clearance and towing capacity and even more details than I could get into. So until next time, this has been Bobby Yagake, and see